What is up, you amazing people? Today we've got a special video from Vader's past. In fact, this happened 20 years before episode 6, where he actually accepted the light back into his life and went on to save his son. Back then, we thought that this was the only time Vader contemplated redeeming himself back into the light until we got this comic issue. We've talked about it in a broader sense, but for this episode, I'm gonna single out one special event that happens in here and shows us another side to Vader's madness. A side that wanted desperately to come out. Special new merch out today, guys. It's a Vader video, and so it makes sense that it's new Vader merch. No matter who you are, Imperial or Rebel, if he finds your lack of faith disturbing, then you better run for your life. This merch is for you to show people who is boss, so go get all of it. Check out the shop, guys, link in bio. Now, this all started mere months after Vader entered his dark suit. Sidious sent him to complete his journey of becoming a true Sith, obtain his first Kyber crystal and bleed it so that it becomes red with anger and with fury. Vader's quest took him to the Jedi Master that didn't go down easily. Master Infala fought his heart out, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Vader killed him and took his lightsaber. He then proceeded to go straight for Mustafar with Sidious in his ear. He couldn't show up in front of Sidious until the bleeding was completed. Darth Vader had arrived. He entered the dark side locus. He placed the lightsaber on top of the altar and removed the green crystal. Gazing at its beauty, Vader started using the Force, trying to corrupt it. Immediately, the crystal started fighting back. Vader was trying to hold on, but suddenly the crystal sent a shockwave, repelled Vader back, and he was slammed into a rock. Suddenly, his eyes were no longer Sith. Deep blue tint, just like Anakin had. What has he done? Anakin exclaimed. He was back. Anakin stood up, rebuilt the lightsaber, and traveled straight for Sidious. The Sith was pleased to see him. He asked to see the blade. Anakin ignited it. It was a green lightsaber, showing that he had made his choice. No, he didn't choose darkness. The light will always prevail. Sidious lunged at Anakin, but this time it didn't work. The redeemed Jedi destroyed Sidious and left his corpse to rot. One last thing left to do. A beautiful planet, green, lush blue sky, and someone else was there. It was Obi-Wan. He sensed it. Immediately he ignited his blue lightsaber. It was Anakin. He had finally found Obi-Wan. Anakin removed his helmet and dropped to his knees. "Please," he told Obi-Wan, asking for forgiveness. Obi-Wan was still conflicted. He raised his saber, but right at that moment, he turned off the lightsaber. Anakin was back. No, darkness crept back in. His eyes turned orange-red, filled with anger and hatred. Vader woke up. The crystal was messing with his mind. Not again. Through sheer will and might, Vader in the end bent the crystal to its will, and we all know what happened afterwards. He got his red blade, but the sad part about all of this is that Anakin was defeated completely. Even a Kyber crystal couldn't bring him back. Shows you the power of family, essentially. The only other time Vader even considered the light again was at the very end of his life. It was all because of Luke, because of his son. Of course, I would like to know what do you guys think about this as well, so talk to me down in the comments, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up and hit that bell to get notified the moment a new video is up. Have an awesome day, my Star Wars friends, and may the Force be with you always.